For a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense... He's had a shot! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Ullkisa! It's there! And there is your opener!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Koto is fouled. And it's Pedri. And he's picked it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Dubravka claims it without any fuss. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Daka. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Daka. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's the keeper's ball.
Wrexham really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Couto clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a
liar! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Norwich restore parity.
You've got to...
Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Elia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Grilic. Walker-Peters. Fofana. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Quansah going vertical.
Norwich definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ekitike looking to add to his goal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get rid. Daka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. Daka. De Jong. And he was alert to it. Ndombele, who does have an assist to his name. Over to the right flank. Chukwueze. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Chukwueze knocks it out wide. Lewis Skelly. Ekitike might just make this. Reich. Koto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Koto. Oh, they can break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And now the breakaway. He's in a good position here. Now there's a fine ball. Koto deals with that comfortably. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mings, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Minamino. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Pedri.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Wrexham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Daka.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Norwich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now he's got space here. Dink through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Fofana, shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Goes for a shot! And that should get the job done. Now it's Pedri.
Wrexham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Williams. Good ball, good take. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it. Well read, nice interception. Chukwueze. And it's Minamino. That's a sharp pass. De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ekitike. Daka. De Jong. No, it's come to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ndombele. Elia. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Norwich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nico Williams receives it in a good position here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. Fofana. Ilya. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's managed to get free. Reich wins the duel this time.
Norwich can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ndombele, nicely weighted ball. Ekitike.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's a little loose. Grilic gets it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.